Questions from Protestants slash Bible-based believers slash sola scriptura slash any Protestant American Christian to the Orthodox, and these are the Orthodox answers. Do you worship pictures? Surely we agree that statues are idols, but you must admit that Moses would have freaked out if he saw an old lady kissing a painting of Mary, or if Peter saw a monk bowing down to worship an angel. Don't some of your prayers even say worship the Lord's image? We worship Christ. He is the image of the Father. You have to make many times the liturgy were translated by people who their first language was Arabic or Greek, and we have to make a differentiation between adoration and veneration. Protestants venerate the Bible. They venerate the cross. They wouldn't step on it or piss on it, and they would get irritated if they saw somebody doing that. The funny thing is that the asking, would Moses freak out? Remember, God, the worship in ancient Israel consisted of God commanding Moses to craft a wooden box, cover it with gold, and on top there were two cherubim. Cherubim had the body of a bull, the wings of an eagle, and the head of a man. In between those wings dwelt the Spirit of God. It was called the mercy seat. Then he crafted a bronze serpent. Then the tabernacle had two giant cherubim, and the tabernacle was blue, and with golden thread and purple thread they had more images of different sorts of creatures, cherubim and seraphim. The temple at the sea, the big brass basin, was held up by 12 bowls. Images, even the oldest churches and the oldest synagogues they dig up that are from like 135, covered in images. Icons are written, and they're done in a specific way, not like the Latin Western way. And yes, statues were forbidden by Second Nicaea. But the funny thing is that I don't see how people don't see that Luke beats you over the head with the idea that Maria, the Theotokos, the Virgin, people call her the Virgin Mary here, is the Ark of the Covenant. I mean, Luke uses, basically is shouting that the Ark was an archetype for Maria of Nazareth, the mother of Jesus. Bowing down and worshiping worshiping angels is forbidden. Again, there's adoration, and adoration is for God alone, but there's reverence, right? And the issue with saints is we can ask them to pray for us. They're the church triumphant, right? So if I ask you, any watcher, to please pray for me and please pray for the Christians in Syria. As for any of our prayers talking about worshiping the Lord's image, I haven't seen any. If so, I can only think that that's talking about Christ is the living image of the Father, and we do worship Christ, because Christ is fully God and fully man. Peace to you. May God save Serbia, Syria, and Ireland, and please pray for the Syrians.